In tonight's special report, some local favorite restaurants keep generations coming back for more. The kind of places you won't find just anywhere. Fox 41's Jeff Womack is here with more on what makes these restaurants hidden gems. Jeff?
Oh, Joe, these two eating establishments are sure to make your mouth water. Now, both of these restaurants are family businesses with a proud heritage. Our first stop takes us to Panino's Restaurant on South 8th Street, north of West Cheyenne Boulevard, where nearly 35 years of just the right blend of Italian flavors created a restaurant that's been around for 3 generations.
The recipes are from my grandparents from the 70s, and they've stuck here since.
Since changing their name from Pizza Plus 20 years ago, Panino's has set out to be a one-of-a-kind eating experience.
It's a unique product, which kind of ingrains into people's mind.
The star in their lineup is the Panino itself. So what goes into one of these filling favorites?
One of my favorites is the club. That'll get just turkey, bacon, and cheddar, and that'll be baked kind of like a flatbread through the oven. And it'll be finished with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. Gets rolled up, cut in half. Really unique. Can't find it anywhere.
So I had the fun of trying to put one of these together. And let me just tell you, it's a little harder than you might think. Now to serve it.
Looks like you ordered it.
Any takers? If you visit the back room of the 8th Street location, you might have noticed a sports museum highlighting the Frasca family's other interest. Inside you'll find all kinds of pictures of local and pro athletes, and most of them on the wall have actually eaten right there in that same room.
There's a picture, it's a Raging Rhino, who is kind of a before my time. He's a football player, fantastic football player who's still comes in to eat every now and then.
Besides homemade lasagna, meatballs, and checker tablecloths, AJ says it's the family ties which really sets Panino's apart.
People always love to say hi, and we love to see everybody come in, so it's really unique, kind of home away from home.
Next, we go off the beaten path in Manitou Springs to a hot spot in the Log Cabin District. You'll find at 178 Crystal Park Road, housed in a building nearly 100 years old.
We just remember what it was and what it could, what it used to be and what it could be again.
The former Mission Bell is now the Crystal Park Cantina. It all started with a guy looking to return to his hometown, and he picked just the right night to eat dinner at one of his favorite restaurants from when he was a kid.
When the owner that we've known for a very long time came up and said, "You guys want to buy this?" Kind of sarcastically and jokingly, but that's when we realized that he was considering selling it.
As Justin Armour and his family looked to make the place their own, a bar was added to the cantina. Now, he was told that the original poles had to stay for support, making bartending a real balancing act.
You learn to step left and then round. If you take 2 steps behind you, you're going down.
A few obstacles doesn't slow down the cantina, serving up some of the best margaritas and original recipe Mexican dishes.
Our best sellers are our avocado pork burrito. We do a mean chili relleno.
From south of the border to classic favorites, this crew knows how to dish out award-winning specials.
The independent voted us the best burger in a place you wouldn't expect a burger. We got a Cantina burger that'll knock your socks off.
And of course, if you're a Bronco fan, I'm sure you remember Justin Armour from the 1998 season, the last season of John Elway. Well, during lunch, I had to ask him for his early take on next season.
I think personnel they're bringing in is just going to make that whole organization a lot more pro next year. I think they're going to be pretty good.
Huge Bronco crowds always at the Crystal Park Canteen. Now, Justin says, old habits die hard, walks to work every day. And, of course, a big thank you to Justin at the Crystal Park Canteen, and a big thank you to AJ for having us at Panino's. And he said he'd actually let me back in the kitchen. You guys getting hungry yet?
Whoa. I'll let him back in the kitchen.
Know. I love Justin and his wife. They do an awesome job there at Cantina.
Both restaurants are fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. Great places to check out if you haven't been.